Very good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Panchajanya. Today we are going to discuss a very important element of grammar, that is modals. You must have heard about the modals, but when you hear the word modals, you are getting confused that where to use what. Suppose modals we are saying what will, sell, means could, should. They means these are the modals. But where to use and how to use, that is the concern today. Today we are going to discuss where to use modals and how to use. One thing you keep it in mind, that the use of modals says about your attitude of saying, in what attitude you are going to say. For that only, keep it in mind that modals expresses the attitude of a person of permission, request, advice and suggestion, etc. This type of things they say. But how to use and when to use what, that is the matter, that is the concern. Now let me make it clear that modal is an auxiliary. Modal is an auxiliary. Now if we say about auxiliary means what? Auxiliary means what? Helping verb. Auxiliary means helping verb. Auxiliary means helping verb. Again, what is helping verb? It helps the auxiliary means it helps the main verb. It helps the main verb. You see, unless you use is, can you use ing with the verb or v3 you can use? No, you cannot use. I playing, if you are saying, it will be wrong. Okay, I means gone. It cannot use like that. So the work of have or the work of is, the work of are is important there. For that only it helps the main verb to be activated, I may say. Now when the main verb is getting activated, it helps the helping verb helps the main verb. For that only that is called a helping verb or auxiliary. Helping verb or auxiliary. Now you may be thinking that is this the only work auxiliary is doing? No, you see, when the main verb is not there, auxiliary or primary auxiliary plays the work of a main verb. You see, I have written, auxiliary is divided into primary auxiliary and modal auxiliary. Two types of auxiliaries are there. One is primary auxiliary and the other one is modal auxiliary. Primary auxiliary, what are the primary auxiliaries? Be, is, am, are, was, were, have, has, had, do, did, does, been. 13 auxiliaries. Okay, like that. Modal auxiliaries, how many auxiliaries? So what are the modal auxiliaries? Will, would, can, could, shall, should, may, might, dare, used to, ought to, did to. Have to and has to also be coming under that modals. But at the time of use, I will tell how to use those things. Now the thing is, so they are called modal auxiliary and they are called primary auxiliary. Primary auxiliary helps the direct verb. Okay, helps the main verb to be activated. As I have told that, suppose if I say he going or he writing, this is not correct. So unless we are using an auxiliary, means primary auxiliary there, we cannot activate the main verb. That means in the absence of what? Main verb, it means primary auxiliary does the work of a main verb. Suppose you see when the head of the institution does not remain there, the subject means the second man takes the place. It happens. So this happens in place of primary auxiliary and modal auxiliary. If in any sentence, in any means a sentence you are going to write, and there the main verb is not there. Main verb is not there means going, written, means read. This type of verbs are not there. Then these primary auxiliaries are playing the role of what? Main verb. Again I am saying, in the absence of the main verb, somewhere we see that the main verb is not there. In the absence of the main verb, primary auxiliary plays the role of a main verb.